In today's wrap-up, COVID-19 cases have risen above 5,000. The IMF has approved $280 million of emergency funding for Armenia. Armenia's largest sports complex is on standby to start admitting COVID patients. A new proposal has been revealed to rename Yerevan's airport after Charles Aznavour. And Armenia has supplied Syria's Aleppo with batches of medical supplies. 218 new cases of COVID-19 have been confirmed in Armenia, meaning the total number of cases has risen above 5,000. 145 more recoveries were reported and 3 more deaths. Minister of Health Arsen Torosyan announced that from today, patients who have tested positive but who are asymptomatic or experiencing mild symptoms will not be admitted to hospitals, but will be sent home to isolate and recover. Torosyan stated that due to the surge in new cases, the decision has been made to prevent a shortage in bed spaces and resources. Moreover, the minister stated that health officials will remain in contact and will survey the situation regarding patients who will be recovering at home. Thus, hundreds of patients will be sent home in the next few days, and newly diagnosed patients will not be sent to hospitals. The International Monetary Fund has approved a $280 million emergency loan package to Armenia to help with its pandemic response. According to the Deputy Director of the IMF, Tao Zhang, Armenia's above-average economic growth has been disrupted by the pandemic, with its current account balance increasing. He added that the IMF loan will aim to offset the short-term damage the pandemic has done to Armenia's economy. Armenia's economy is predicted to go into recession and contract by 1.5%. This is a significant increase compared to the 5% positive economic growth predicted for the country. The Garen Demircan Sports and Concerts Complex in Yerevan, Armenia's largest venue of its kind, has been filled with beds and is on standby to start accepting COVID-19 patients. Bed frames had already been placed in the foyer of the building 2 months ago, when numbers were still stable. But due to the surge in new cases in recent days, beddings have also been placed so that patients can start being admitted in this new makeshift hospital. Health authorities did state, however, that if collective responsibility is observed, then a scenario where the sports complex will be used could still be avoided. Nicolas Aznavour, the son of French-Armenian singer Charles Aznavour, has forwarded a proposal to the Armenian government to rename Yerevan Zvartnots International Airport after his father. Charles Aznavour passed away in 2018. Since then, his fans have petitioned the Civil Aviation Committee and the government to rename the airport. Armenian-Argentinian billionaire Eduardo Yurnekian, whose company constructed the new terminal at the airport, has also expressed support for the idea. Yurnekian himself is a hero of Armenia. The name change will not omit Zvartnots from the name, but would rather be changed to Zvartnots International Airport after Charles Aznavour. Armenia's humanitarian mission has delivered a batch of medical equipment and supplies to several medical clinics and hospitals in Syria's second-largest city of Aleppo. Armenia has been involved in the delivering of a number of medical aid packages to war-torn Syria, especially to the city of Aleppo, which has a significant Armenian population. Armenia has been careful when it comes to its involvement in the Syrian conflict, but has been consistently sending packages to medical establishments in Syria. And finally, CivilNet's Mark Dovich has written a piece about the activities of a UK-based NGO called Halo Trust, which is heavily involved in demining work in Nagorno-Karabakh. Recently, the United States announced that it would cut funding to the organization, despite outcry from some members of the US Congress. The organization has expanded its initiatives in Karabakh and is working to combat the current pandemic. It has been involved in delivering medical supplies, repairing ambulances, and distributing medical advice leaflets.